I never attempted to do an intro like that, so it kind of scared me for a second because I wasn't sure if Jacob was going to catch on.
I don't speak that language.
I counted backwards in Spanish, and that was the first time I tried to do that, so I was not... Yeah, like, there was like this pause, and I was like, oh no.
That's the thing. Nobody knows what you're talking about. Like,
I said tres, dos, uno before we started. That's it. Shout out, Uffs, dude. Episode 60 in the books. All right, wrap it up here. Right. Just end it.
I mean,
the whole episode.
We can.
There. That's it. What? We got 60 seconds.
1 minute.
That's it. Welcome to episode 6D of 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob.
Can you prove that?
No.
You know how many people don't go by their first name?
What is a name other than a label, right? Do you think a
that's right.
deer calls itself a deer?
A
dog
deer, a
calls itself a
female
dog?
deer.
No.
Do you think animals give each other names?
No.
No?
No, I think our consciousness is the only reason we put a label on things.
That's horrifying.
Well, we're the only thing smart enough to consider something.
Like a name?
No, we're the only thing that, like, holds some, like, real sense of object permanence. So, realistically...
That's true. That's a
I
wild
think-
thought. Why you gotta
yeah.
say that?
Because, dude, it's
Because
wild.
animals, like, there's, like, you know, there's animals that
I have
live
this thought all the
in-
time.
in groups, in families, and like how
Yeah.
I mean, I guess,
And they
we-
do, they are families and tribes and whatnot. Like, they feel when
Yeah.
something dies. Like, elephants, dude. Elephants
they cry.
literally have
They
rituals.
cry, dude.
They have
Ah.
rituals for the dead.
No, they don't.
They do.
They have rituals for
They
the
have
dead.
rituals for dead elephants. Other dead elephants will have
Elefanten,
rituals.
dude.
Yeah, they will literally, like, gather around and they'll pay their respects. Like, they'll just stand, like, one by one, like, go up to it, stand there, kind of just, like, sulk, and then walk away, and the next one will come out, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Dude, we talking about
Dude, they
monkeys
praise the
being, like-
moon sometimes. They have moon dances.
Dude,
They take
we
leaves
talk-
and they hold them up to the moon with their trunks, dude. Why?
so monkeys are supposed to be the closest thing to us, right? Correct? But then you say something like that in which, like, I mean, I get that, like, monkeys definitely feel bad about, you know, another animal or another
Oh yeah, remember that
monkey
video?
dying. That was horrifying. You scarred me with that one, Doug. But the fact, dude, that's what elephants are crazy. What?
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
Where'd you learn that? Planet Earth?
Disney. I was looking at documentaries on things, and I think Disney had one on elephants, and Lindsay and I watched it. Dude,
So I typed in elephant death R, and the first thing that comes up is death ritual. So
Yeah.
that's the thing. What, dude? Dude. They even bury their dead, dog.
yeah, they'll cover them with, like, debris, like leaves and branches and whatnot.
How did we
Crazy.
end up here? We start the episode
You know, I
talking
also
about
had a
this.
thought, like, why are
Dude,
we the
what?
only thing that walks on 2 legs? Like, if it was to our advantage, why did anything else not bother to go, I want to get up there and, like, over
Like,
time, eventually, you know, adapt to its environment and
I
stand
mean, there are
on
definitely
hind
animals
legs.
that have birds, dude. They surpassed us. Who cares?
They don't
They
have
don't even
arms.
need- They don't need to stand.
They don't have arms.
They don't need to
What do you
stand.
mean?
They don't need to stand.
Dude,
They just take flight.
They can't build a home on my balcony without me stopping them. What do you mean they've surpassed us, dude?
I also watched a video recently of like how big a bald eagle is, dude.
Yeah, dude. Eagles can straight up like pick up deer carcasses and fly around with them.
A a bald eagle
Have you ever seen a golden eagle?
is no.
Well,
All right, Tom. Time
they're
out,
like
everybody.
8 feet wingspan, something like that.
It is 7.7. Stop.
Those will pick up literal deer carcasses and fly around with them. Look it up. Look up golden eagle deer carcass. Dude, there's a picture of one flying around with one.
I
Swear.
don't want to see. that.
Swear.
I don't need to see.
Dude, they
it.
look like best buddies.
I mean, it's huge.
What are we doing here?
What a way to start the episode. I was talking last week about it being a scary episode, and we're talking about animals.
Yeah,
I mean,
is it really going to be a scary episode? No.
listen, well,
Ooh!
I wanted it to be a scary
Spooked ya.
episode,
Spooked
and
ya.
then
Moving on.
then realized that we had to record the episode like way earlier than we regularly do. I say way earlier, but it's technically just a day earlier than the day we're supposed to.
Yeah, and we record on Sundays when we're supposed to record on a Friday.
It's fine.
And it's a Thursday.
It's a third, so it really throws things off. But hey, our episodes come out on a Monday. You never know what next week will bring with Halloween around the corner. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You get it? You got it?
I got it.
Good. I'm just saying. What did I want? There was something else about the animal thing I wanted to talk about. Now my brain's broken and I can't remember. I'm just thinking about depressed elephants.
Bald eagle.
No, I mean, yeah, I saw a video of a bald eagle and it was like basically chest height to this person. I was like, there's no way this eagle is this big.
No, they're not.
I mean, it wasn't chest height. It was probably like waist. Dude.
They're big birds. They are big.
That's horrifying.
I mean, did you know in 2016, I think it was, they found a dinosaur tail covered in resin.
I can't remember that far back. What?
Yeah, they found a dinosaur tail embedded in like amber resin.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, well, yeah, all right.
Feathers all over it.
I mean, yeah, I thought that was kind of like the ongoing theory is that
but
a lot
like
of
they have
dinosaurs
a
were
physical,
covered.
full-on tail covered in
like
feathers,
legitimate,
like perfectly preserved in,
like a legitimate tail.
Yeah,
dude.
In 2016.
Today is Google Day.
Here you go. I sent you the link. BBC News.
Not
BBC.
That is a whole tail. That's wild.
Yeah.
Hot
pretty
dog,
cool,
hot
dude.
Dog, hot diggity dog. You know what I'm saying?
There's little spiders and whatnot trapped inside that resin too. Those are like 100,000-year-old spiders right there.
Gross. I was reading something else the other day in which like bacteria can
Oh, Lindsay will love this talk.
It can
She's hearing this right now. She's about to correct you. She's about to tell you you're wrong.
Well, in the article, they're saying bacteria can survive in ice, technically speaking.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's
it can
why
just
like
go dormant.
that's why they're afraid of the polar
ice
caps
caps.
melt. Yeah.
Because basically, it could reintroduce bacteria that's millions of years old. That could just like wipe the face of the earth.
A bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about
He
it?
just shrugs his shoulders. That's fine.
What are you gonna do about it? Hey, guess what?
I mean, nothing.
Guess
Me,
what?
Nothing. Huh?
We're still in an ice age.
Dude, how long has the ice age been?
2 million years, something like that.
It's fine.
Give or take.
Dude, where's Sid? Where's Sid when you need him?
I think we've got another
John
Leguizamo. We're probably gonna take another at least half a million years.
You think so?
Or I mean 500,000 years. Probably a better way to put it. 500,000 sounds funny.
That's half a
500,000.
million.
Yeah,
Why
I
does
know,
that sound
but
weird?
just the phrasing of it, I don't know. It sounded weird to me.
Okay, all right.
Makes me happier saying 500,000.
500,000. He says 500,000 sounds cooler. Okay.
Yeah, it does. It sounds larger.
He says, yeah. He says the number's much bigger.
Yeah.
So as Jacob and I were recording the scary movie recommendations for this week. Not this week, this past week, right? Jacob brings up to me something that is just like it kind of broke my brain a little bit. It was like, because this thing has been being worked on for like legitimately 8 years. It's
Longer
somewhere
than
around there.
that, dude.
You think longer than
Way.
that?
I'm pretty sure they've been working on this for 20 plus years.
So no.
Star Citizen has been
12.
in development for a
12
long
years.
time.
12 years. I was corrected by Kristen. 12 years. 12 years. So, that's what we're talking about, Star Citizen, sorry.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
Jacob and I have talked about, right? Grand Theft Auto 5 is technically, as of right now, it is the biggest budgeted video game of all time. Grand Theft Auto 5. And let's see, the budget of GTA 5.
Are we sure that it was GTA 5?
It is not GTA 5 anymore. Not even close.
Not even close.
Not
Genshin Impact? Dude, wait.
There's no way. Okay, nope. All right. As of 2 years ago.
Why?
As of
No,
2
I
years
don't
ago.
trust this.
There's no way. I need to know what. All right, listen. Anyways, Star Citizen, dude. It has been 12 years in the making. This game, it's still in early access. The game is not done. It has been in early access for 12 years. And to anybody who doesn't know what early access means, it means you get to play the game while it's technically being developed and it's not in its final state, okay? The game has been in early access for 12 years. I remember hearing about this game when it was initially put on Kickstarter, okay? And I remember seeing the Kickstarter. I mean, I'm not going to say it was like day one I knew about it, but it was like after it like started to blow up, right? Mm-hmm. There were articles being written about it, talking about how this game was generating a bunch of money, like people were funding the game. Star Citizen. 12 years. 12 years. As of May this year. Completely funded by individuals in crowdfunding.
I'm one of them.
$700 million. You're not talking. This was not a AAA studio. There was no massive publisher behind this team. It was a completely independent team when it started.
It is like the Bethesda version of No Man's Sky.
I mean, like, literally.
It is what we expected Starfield to be.
It's literally what Starfield should have been.
It's also DayZ in space, because boy is it broken. Dude.
DayZ or 7 Days to Die, dude.
Yes.
He says yes. Dude, on my headphones, that silver ring right there, it's coming off. It's coming off. I just now felt that. Oh no!
Time for some new headphones.
Silver ring. Could you imagine buy whole new headphones because the ring comes off?
I'd do that.
But
anyways,
$700 million. $700 million. And this was an independent studio, dude. 700.
Dude, 700 million for what? I downloaded the game. It said verifying files. It didn't verify crap. I had to close it, run it, re-verify it, and then it was like, I'll just download the whole game. Did that, went to play it, didn't download the whole game, had to verify again. It goes, I'll just download the whole game. Had the game downloaded twice. Couldn't run it either time.
It's fine.
And then I uninstalled it, reinstalled it. Turned it on, got it working. Took about 20 minutes to load into a server. The servers were all buggy because they had their big event this week, so a bunch of new people are on. And
Well, of course, because they
they have a
dropped what is
persistent
it?
universe,
Voyage 42?
so all of their servers are just jam-packed with a bunch of stuff.
Like data is just constantly being. I can only imagine the room for their servers.
Well,
Like,
hear me out.
I can only imagine.
There can't be much because I spawned in, I stood up, I'm following the tutorial.
Yeah.
I wake up in this room.
Yeah.
I get out of bed.
Yeah.
I walk over to the counter to this crate that says helmet. I pick up my helmet. I'm looking at the ceiling. My screen is gray and I'm dead. I don't know. Dude, I literally picked it up and died. Lindsay was watching it, dude.
He said 700 million for what?
Not only that, so I die, I wake up, helmet's back on the counter.
Oh no. It's a death loop.
Dude, put your little hand in mine. No,
That's
but
crazy.
I get out of the bed there, I follow the tutorial, and then it's like, take the elevator to the ground floor. I take the elevator to the ground floor, and it just says, take the elevator to the ground floor. And I go back up, I'm like, sure, it'll work this time. I take the elevator, I take a different elevator to the ground floor. Didn't work. Had to close out the tutorial, skip the tutorial, couldn't figure out how to fly my ship.
It's fine.
Got into my ship, went to leave the hub.
All right.
Broke one of my wings off. Trying to
Doesn't know how to fly.
Couldn't figure out the flight. Lost my wing.
Yeah.
Took off into outer space. Crashed.
Oh no!
Got back in. Server disconnected. Reloaded. Server disconnected. Reloaded. Server disconnected. So it was.
You have to realize
It was.
You decided to play on the day.
It wasn't the day of. It was.
Oh no!
the
Wait,
week
no.
of.
It was like two. Yeah, it was like 2 days ago that they announced this, right?
$700 for what?
It is Squadron 42.
700 million. 700 million for what? 700 million literally just for Squadron 42. That's what we're about to talk about. That's literally the budget for the cast they hired.
This is it. So listen to this. So they just announced the campaign, quote unquote, right? A campaign or campaign?
Yeah, they just announced that there's actually finally stuff to do in the game.
Oh, there's a story. There's a story to it. It's not just free roam flight doing whatever. Listen to this cast, okay?
I'm listening.
This we're talking about a video game right now, okay? Obviously there's Star Citizen, like I said, not a AAA studio. It is an indie studio by all means. And of course there are famous actors that have voiced characters in video games. And then there's also voice actors that have became like very known for their voice acting, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so for the people, right?
For the people in the back.
Naming off some of the cast for Squadron 42. This was in the trailer that they showed, right? We have Gary Oldman.
All right.
We have Mark Hamill.
In the role of a lifetime.
Dude, Mark Hamill playing a sci-fi individual in 2024?
That isn't Luke Skywalker?
That isn't Luke Skywalker? Tight. We have Mark Strong. Okay. Dude, this is killing me. There's a bunch of people I don't know, like if I'm being honest with myself. Liam Cunningham. All right. We have Gillian Anderson, Andy Serkis,
Heck yeah. Gollum.
and then I'm being very honest looking at this list. Oh, John Rhys Davies,
Gimli. Yeah, they just got the whole
All right.
cast of Lord of the Rings.
Right? So in this list of actors, right? And it says 99 plus for the top cast, okay? In this top cast, I don't see the first person they show to like talk in the trailer. It shows one person in particular in the beginning to talk to the player, right? And who is it? It's Henry Cavill, dude.
Yeah.
What?
Heck yeah.
I don't and it's him. Like it's him in the game voicing himself.
As
I mean,
should
it's not
be.
like it's not like oh, Henry Cavill the character, you know, it's like he plays a character.
Yeah.
But just as, it's the same situation with Gary Oldman. They showed Gary Oldman in the game. It is they literally put Gary Oldman in the game. They put
Yeah, it
Mark
looks
Strong
really
in
good.
the game. It looks phenomenal for an independent studio to be able to do this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's Rockstar quality visuals for sure. On the tech side, very, very poorly put together.
Early access, dog. That's the excuse. It's been in development for 12 years. That's the excuse. Early access.
That's
dog.
a bad excuse, man.
Early access. I mean, it is.
But they
because
are doing really cool work, and I know optimization and everything will come down the line. But
Yeah.
how are they ever going to optimize it if they just keep adding things and adding things and adding things?
I don't even know how big the team actually is. Like I don't know. I really don't know. But so I did Google specifically world's most expensive video game. And the first thing that pops up, Star Citizen is considered the most expensive video game ever made, with development costs exceeding the development costs have exceeded over $330 million. It has cost them over $330 million to make the game.
Dang.
And they funded over 700 million.
It's fine.
That's but then we got Ubisoft saying they got quadruple A video games, dude.
You know what?
I don't want to be here anymore, dude.
You know
Where
what?
did my hair tie go?
Give me
Oh, no.
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
It's gone. You saw that they pulled the plug on early access for Shadows?
Yeah, and they dropped the price of the deluxe edition or ultimate edition by like $30 or something.
Oh yeah, no. It's not looking. It is. We already talked about it not looking good
I
for
told
Shadows.
you, Microsoft's gonna buy them. They're already on the Game Pass.
It is really not looking good for Shadows now.
Microsoft is going to buy Ubisoft. If they don't, I'll be
You think
amazed.
so? You
It-
think so?
Assassin's Creed's already on the Game Pass. They've already got their
It's already there.
Riders Republic on the Game Pass.
You think
They've got
Microsoft's
Far
just
Cry
waiting?
on the Game Pass.
Dude,
They are just
Microsoft's
waiting
just
them
waiting.
to get so cheap that they don't have to give them any more than they're worth.
That's literally it. They're just waiting for them to tank themselves, and they're like, "All right, so do you need some money?" Like that's what they're waiting for.
I mean,
And two massive flops back to back, right? Two massive flops back to back.
massive.
Massive is not good for a video game studio at all. You're talking that's 10 years. 10 years of resources that have just done nothing. 10 years.
I liked Valhalla.
I'm talking about Outlaws and soon to be Shadows, maybe.
I think that Shadows kind of got the wave of internet hate that just forms like a hurricane.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it got hit by
It was just one of those things that,
Internate, dude. It got hit by Hurricane Internate.
yeah, quite
100%.
literally.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Hurricane Tortilla came cruising, dude.
Tortilla. Yeah. I mean, it's like You know, I don't know. Hey, I know by technicality, I know like next to nothing when it comes to actual like development. Like, I mean, yeah, my friends and I, we technically we worked on making a game, and there was a lot just for us, and we never finished, right? Um,
Right.
but I can only imagine what it is for a studio to have to do that. I mean, it's like cool to have
Yeah.
people that are passionate behind it, but then like the burnout has to just be unreal.
Oh
Like
yeah.
absolutely unreal. And then when you have like publishers that are basically saying like, "We understand you want to make this, but we don't care cuz money." You know,
Mm-hmm.
that sucks. So, Star Citizen, dude. $700 million dollars. And Jacob texted me after we finished recording. After we finished recording the scary movie recommendations, right? And by the way, if you want to check out the scary movie recommendations for this week, go check out the socials because it's over on the socials
You're
at the number 2 DOF separation. So Jacob, he sends me a picture after Jacob had already downloaded the game twice on accident. And then after we get off the call,
It
he sends
wasn't
me a
an
picture.
accident, dude. It straight up just did it. I thought it was just verifying the files, but no, it was re-downloading all of them.
And then he sends me a picture of it doing this same thing. And then he just says, "Gotta be a prank. 700 mil for what?" And then he follows it up with, "I'm in. Character creation is nuts. In all caps, you need this."
Dude, you do though. You so do.
Dude,
You do.
And then today he follows it up with, "Dude, I died and the tutorial doesn't work. So, and like the state of like the game is almost unplayable, but hey,
Well, no,
buy
I
it."
wasn't. The thing is I'm gonna chalk it up to them having performance
Early
problems
oh.
because of this week.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's huge. It was a huge announcement. It was it was a
Exactly.
massive announcement.
That's
And the
what I
amount of
mean.
people going to buy the game this week alone is probably
That's
like
what I
unreal.
mean. The servers, even the chat in the game was like, "Wow." Somebody said, "This is the 11th server I tried." I tried. The next person said 13th here. Somebody eventually said 17th.
Oh no, dude! I would be mad. See, I would be mad, dude. 100%.
Now here's what they have to do: make
What?
it offline too.
There's no way. There's no. They can't.
They have a
Yeah, if-
freaking playtest
There's no
version
way.
of the game. They literally
they?
have individual downloads for it. Like there's a live version and there's a playtest
Oh wow.
version. So why couldn't they?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I was sitting there thinking like
700 mil for what?
No,
GTA can do it.
No, they can't because they can't offer the things that they can with it being a live service model because of what you said earlier on the fact of everything that exists in the game actually exists for other players. Everything.
Yeah,
And
I guess you're right.
you can't do that locally. You literally cannot do it locally. Your computer would fry itself.
You're right.
So
Dude, I was playing Fortnite earlier. My computer
Fortnite.
just shut off.
huh?
Yep. Fortnite kills
What?
computers.
Fortnite.
First time it's ever done that.
I'm watching Lighthouse this weekend.
No, you're not. Honestly, watch Twilight
watching
first.
Lighthouse. I've watched Twilight already.
Yeah, watch Twilight and then watch Lighthouse to remember.
Just to make it that much better.
Yeah.
Dude, Robert Pattinson was built for that role. I don't care. Dude, he was
son.
my son.
That's my boy.
Him and Willem Dafoe
Willem.
look
Dafoe.
like they they needed to play those characters. They needed to. They were born to play those roles.
Yeah, it's
Did Lighthouse win anything?
best black and white movie. to come out in recent years. Of
Oh, okay. I mean, it won several awards.
course it did.
It did. It did. Nothing like crazy because it was like, more so an independent film, but I need to watch it. And it had on Rotten Tomatoes 90, Metacritic 83, dude. I need to watch it.
It was
Need to watch
okay.
it. Okay.
It's not
Okay.
Fantastic Planet, but
Oh no.
dude, that movie, it sent me down a weird path.
I'm still trying to figure out how I didn't even know that like streaming services had that weird. Of course, you of all people will manage to find the weird side of everything. Who knew streaming services had weird sides to them?
Dude, there's
Because
straight
they
up
know what's
silent
there.
movies all over Max.
They know what's there.
There's a market, dude.
Is there?
Must be.
Can I watch Charlie Chaplin?
I bet you could. I bet you there's Charlie Chaplin on Max.
Dang. There was something I wanted to ask you, but I can't remember. Who are the people in the Rat Pack? I mean, obviously,
Sinatra,
Frank.
Dean Martin.
Is there one that starts with
Sammy
a B?
Davis Jr. There was one more. What's his face?
I want to say Bill something, but it's not Bill. I can't remember.
Dean Martin, Peter Lawford, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis, Joey Bishop.
Nope, that's none of them. Oh, Bing Crosby is the guy that I was thinking of. He's not part of the Rat Pack, my bad.
No.
Bing Crosby, right? Bing Crosby. I found this out recently that Bing Crosby was just like a terrible human being.
He
Just like
sang
legitimately.
White Christmas, so.
I mean, he was a terrible human being. So, oh,
Dude,
I'm
he
just saying.
he hoped all my Christmases will be white.
I mean, if yeah, okay, yeah, all right.
And Sammy Davis Jr. worshiped the devil
Huh?
openly.
No way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Dude,
No.
openly Satanist. Just open about it.
Yeah. He was a part of the Church of Satan. All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, next topic. I don't even know how we ended up here, Doug. Doug, what?
How do you think he got famous?
I guess, dude.
Dude, Bob Dylan
Scientology.
straight up said he sold
That's-
his soul. He said he made a deal a long time ago
Bob Dylan said that?
to get where he is.
Where are we? How did we end up here? I'm just trying to. I mean, I guess it's Halloween
Yeah,
related.
you said you wanted spooky.
Dude.
Doesn't get much spookier.
I'm talking about Bing Crosby just being a terrible person. And he goes, yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. was just a devil worshiper.
If we're going to talk about people back then who were bad.
Yeah, fair point, right? Fair point. And the Sammy Davis was actually a part of the Rat Pack, so there's that,
Yeah.
right? You know.
He was in Ocean's 11, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another video game related news, right? This one I sent to Jacob earlier because I mean, Jacob is super obsessed with Cyberpunk, rightfully so. And we've also talked about the Witcher games and how CDPR has like other stuff they're getting ready to do. We talked about the fact that they're doing a sequel for Cyberpunk. They have 3 Witcher games in the works right now. So they have a massive like undertaking going on right now. And they openly, via the internet on social medias today, announced that you can just sign up to be a game tester for them.
Yeah.
And like their like qualifying category, I guess, is like you legitimately have to be like you have to have a gamer portfolio that aligns with them, which is tight. That's
Yeah, I
tight.
don't know what that means. If they look at my hours played on Cyberpunk, they'd probably just be like,
Sign him
alright.
up. Just straight up, bring him in. Could you imagine?
They'd look at my hours played on Skyrim and Cyberpunk and be like,
Be like-
how does he do it?
No.
That I have almost
100%.
500 hours into
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Somebody's like sitting there looking at like Jacob's game, profile, whatever you want to call it, his resume, and they're just like, yeah, he has no life. None.
There's
It
only
doesn't
2
exist.
games on here.
Yeah. Hey, he has no life.
No,
Zero.
there's one at the bottom there. There's one at Minecraft.
Yeah. They're just like, sign him up. Why are we still talking about this? Like, it is really cool though that the way they're doing it, because obviously I'm knocking stuff over. Game companies obviously have like internal teams to test their games.
Dude,
So-
CDPR literally said like a lot of the people just making their quests for Cyberpunk were modders.
Which is like, that's great, because
So
that's such a cool way to get people that don't have an actual background in game development.
No, they gotta use
These are
the
people that
Bethesda
taught
model.
themselves. Yeah. I
Just
mean, well, except for
make money off
Bethesda
of them
sucks.
with the creation
No.
thing. Yeah,
No,
profit off
Bethesda
of
sucks.
profit off their hard work.
Bethesda
Look,
sucks.
if we're gonna get ahead, if we're gonna get ahead, we gotta start
Dude.
cutting corners and cutting them out.
No.
We're gonna start
We brought
making
him out.
some new deals.
No, dude. That's
Everybody
like,
was
I mean-
happy when I was president. Well, all the mods were free when I was president.
No. No, dude.
Bethesda wasn't
Oh.
owned by Microsoft when I was president. Halo was still owned by 343 when I was president, dude.
Oh, my cheeks hurt. Oh. All right.
Yeah.
So, hey, guess what? All I'm saying is, if you're a nerd, you're listening to this podcast, and you had like any sort of you wanted to get into the game scene, right? The CDPR is looking for people to do it, so go check out their Twitter. I guess. I mean, that's where I saw it. So,
I would sign up,
Check
but
it
I
out.
don't want to do that to myself.
why? Because you know they're gonna pick you.
No. No, if by
have to go to
some
Boston.
miracle I did get picked,
Yeah.
I feel like it would just ruin the game for me when it came out.
I mean, 100%. 100%.
Well-
Because, I mean, no, I don't think so. Never mind. I take that back. I don't say 100%. Nope.
See, it would for me. I know myself. I know
But you would
myself.
probably only be playing certain aspects of it. But then again, playing it in a state like that, and then like replaying it when the game comes out, and you're just like, oh, I did this.
It's
Like,
like
I have experienced this.
it's like eating a
It's not
warhead.
new.
You have it, it's real sour. You're like, man, this sucks. But man, I'm
It's
gonna have
great.
another one. But after like the second or third, you're like,
Your tongue's blistered.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
No
enough.
thanks.
Yeah.
I don't want warheads
mean-
ever again.
Hey, still ever again.
So if I were
haven't
to ever play test like a Witcher
I haven't had a
game
warhead in
or
forever.
future Cyberpunk, I feel like after that I'd be like, I don't want to touch it.
I mean, yeah. Well, I don't. I mean, I wouldn't be that way. Like, because I'm a big nerd, dude. I'm a big nerd, and like
I
just
am
video
too,
games.
man.
Video games as a whole, I just like excite the crap out of me. So even to be a part of like a process like that, like I have talked about, especially over the past couple of weeks, how excited I was for Silent Hill 2 to come out, how absolutely excited I am that the fact that I'm able to play it now, and like see all the stuff that the team at Bloober brought in with this new version of the game, and like I'm like thinking to myself like the 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 journey in making something like that
Mhm.
for a group of individuals that like legitimately loved it, that loved the game prior, right? So like let's say you were just super obsessed with The Witcher, okay?
Mhm.
You loved The Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and now you get this opportunity to help develop the next one. And then just
Nah.
to he says
Nah. Hear me out.
no.
You
He
know
goes, "Nope."
why? I want
Why?
third person in Cyberpunk so bad. If I were to go to play test the next one and I didn't see third person immediately, I
They could
would
be
be
leaving.
miserable the entire time because I'd be like,
Let's be real. Let's be
I
real.
want the mystery of not knowing how great it's going to be until it's there. Like GTA, because nobody would care about GTA 6 if they knew what was coming.
That's valid.
So I'm not going to be excited for the next game because I already know if something's going to suck or not. And I'm going to, dude, and if it doesn't change after I play test and I'm like, ooh, that's kind of gross. And I mention it and nothing changes. And I come back next time and it's still grody. And it comes out.
Pass. I mean, I see that.
I mean, think
That
of the
makes sense.
play testers for the original Cyberpunk. They had to have
Dude.
been like, man.
Just that.
They
Dude.
probably played the last version of the game before it came out and were like, I gotta go cancel my pre-order. I gotta go to GameStop.
That is slightly that also in its own right is slightly mind blowing to me. The fact that like you like I get it, but then at the same time I don't get it. Right? I understand you're paying these people to develop a game for you, right? As a studio, but then for the game to release, and then the fact that they have to go out and spend $70 to buy the game that they helped make is kind of cheeks. Is kind of cheeks.
I
Like,
mean, maybe you don't. I don't know how it works.
you do.
Well,
You do. That's cheeks.
well.
You imagine spending 5 years of your life? I mean, I get like it's $70 at that point, right? But like, would you be the person that's like, dang, I just spent 5 years of my life working on this, and like, like you as an individual, you know that it was just like not where you wanted it to be. Like, are you just
Yeah.
like, are you not buying the game?
Well, see, that's
Or are you,
just
like,
that's
gonna
just
buy it out of
it. That's
principle?
just it. I also wouldn't want to see something like go down like if the game ended up sucking in that state, I wouldn't want to see it go down that path and then also be like, man, Cyberpunk.
I gotta buy this?
Yeah. No,
I gotta
nothing
pay for
about
this?
it. While I'm like, I love the product, nothing about being part of the development interests me
Dang. That's crazy.
on that front. No, nothing about it. I'd
So you
rather
just
be a
want the final
consumer
product.
for that product than a developer for it. But that's just because I love the vibe of Cyberpunk so much that I don't want to ruin that.
As I get, yeah. Yeah, and then like I guess to see everything, like you get to see most of everything, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Prior to it finally releasing, and like you as an individual, you're probably like sitting there like, for the past year I've been living this life. So when it comes out, like you're just like,
Well,
everybody's out here just excited, like, yes, the new thing came out, and then like everybody's loving it, and you're just like, I'm so happy you guys are happy.
I don't know
But
what the
I've been
extent
there.
of their play testing is going to be. Like, it could just
That's true.
be some really stupid thing, or it could be them being like,
Like
oh
the EA, I mean the
yeah,
E3 tech demo or whatever it was.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? And also, it's going to be on Unreal 5. How much playtesting do you need on an Unreal 5 game?
Flawless out the gate, apparently.
Dude, it should be.
Unreal 5, dude. Shout out
AI.
Unreal 5. Yeah, dude.
AI is taking over.
You know, dude, hold the phone.
What?
Because I need to talk about this one because like Halloween, right? Are you planning on doing anything for Halloween? Like, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna carve pumpkins this weekend.
That's not for Halloween. That's this weekend.
Well, that's the Halloween festivity.
Dang.
Are you doing anything
So-
for Halloween?
Our neighborhood is bananas for Halloween. Like it is the streets, Jacob. There are so many people on the streets. Like they don't block off our neighborhood at all. So there are people trying to get in and out of their houses. Okay? Trying to drive in the road. And we live in a suburb. All right? A neighborhood of its own.
Would you say you're stuck there?
I mean,
Stuck
so
in the suburbs?
yes, but the streets are so packed that these cars will get stuck because there's so many people just not care. Like
literally stuck in the suburb.
I'm trying to get candy, brother. Why do I care about the car,
dude?
And I'm not trying. Like, all right, we technically live. All right, in a. We're not rich. All right, I'm saying this straight up the gate. We're not rich.
He's loaded with money.
I am not in any way, shape, or form. Okay, but we live in a nice neighborhood. I'll say that. Okay.
I'm not rich. I was just given a small loan.
No, no. So, all right. You know how when we went trick or treating as kids, the place to be for trick or treating as kids for us was in our grandparents' neighborhood because they lived in the legitimate rich neighborhood.
Yeah, but they were there before the rich people because our grandparents also, don't get the wrong idea, they weren't rich either.
They weren't rich, and they literally lived in a double wide trailer.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. Yep. There we go.
But
love that place.
Yeah, it's great. That was the place to be because that was the houses. Those were the people handing out like full size candy bars for Halloween, dude.
Dude, there were people that would just give you cans of soda.
Yeah, cans of soda. What? Who cares about a popcorn ball, dude? I just got a Coke.
They're just like, I got sugar.
I heard, like, that was the greatest thing.
I bet you need something to wash all that candy down.
More sugar. And they were just giving this to little kids. It was great. But
I'm gonna give out honey packets for Halloween.
There you just straight raw sugar, dude.
Splenda, dude.
That's it. But that's our neighborhood. Is that like this is the place to be? There's people from other neighborhoods. Like our neighborhood's not even big, dude. But there's so many people. Like there's probably like, if I'm being real with myself, 40 houses in our neighborhood. Maybe, probably less than that. Okay, and there's legitimately probably 1,200 people that show up in this neighborhood. Like, how are there this many of you?
What is it?
Where
a
did
small
you come
venue?
From? This is there are legitimately people in our neighborhood that throw concerts in their front lawn. Over here, no, dude. Over in this part of the neighborhood, we got somebody DJing. Okay, over in this area of the neighborhood, there's literally a band playing in the front yard. Okay,
dude.
Down the street, another DJ.
And somehow a 50-foot Travis Scott is spawning.
Yeah, that's
what is this?
Fortnite? It's just Fortnite. It's just Fortnite, dude. But so like it is. Our neighborhood is so dog. It is so packed. There's people now. This is now a thing. Creating mini haunted houses to get candy. You have to go through the haunted house that they created in their garage, dog. There's people creating haunted houses.
Kids are disappearing.
On the sidewalk.
Nah.
On the sidewalk.
Kids are going to start disappearing. People are going to be like, that's crazy. Where did Billy go?
Oh, no. It's crazy. That's why I asked if you're doing anything for Halloween. So, yeah, I mean, the game plan is we are supposed to be doing something for Halloween. We're supposed to be dressing up.
I'm not doing anything.
Kristen just gave me the finger.
Halloween. Well, Halloween's a Thursday.
Yeah.
I work Friday.
What a terrible
So,
day. What a terrible day.
dude, my birthday's on a Friday this year.
Woo, woo. That's tight, dude.
Yeah,
That's tight.
that's a ways away. You know what?
It, it's really not.
Tyler
It's a
the
couple
Creator's
weeks.
doing a Kanye West show. He's gonna lip sync to his new music in the center of a stadium.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was gonna be playing with Kanye West, and I was
No,
like, I feel like we both know better than that. I don't think
no.
Tyler would be doing that. Like, there's no way. Sorry.
No, but he's gonna be playing Chromacopia live. Well, not live. He's gonna be singing and dancing to his new music.
What day?
But
What
also,
day?
I
When?
don't know. I can't remember when. Is it Halloween? No,
I mean, his album comes out the 28th.
comes out
and Hallow-
Monday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I ordered the vinyl, and
I
I
saw
got a
that.
notification that
Tight.
the label was printed. And then I found out.
Wait. Could you imagine getting the record before
Hear me out,
the
Eli.
album comes
Hear
out?
me out. Hear me out, Eli.
Jacob, could you imagine getting the
Guess
record
guess
before
where the
album comes
record's
out?
shipping from.
I don't know. Wait. No, wait. That's just a white screen.
Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it. Warren, Michigan. It's literally like 20 minutes away.
Could you imagine
No,
the
it's
record
further than
shows
that.
up tomorrow, dog?
No, I mean it's not, but
Could you imagine?
it's in
dog?
pre-shipment. So
Could-
it's
Could
who
you
knows
ima-
when it's
They're-
actually getting it there.
They are not going to ship that thing until they know it is not going to land until Monday.
I mean, do we really know if it's ever gonna show up? I ordered the Gambino album on vinyl
Yeah,
like
I forgot
3
to.
months ago,
I forgot to.
and I don't think I'm ever gonna see that thing.
I mean, it took 8 months for me to get my Aries record.
Oh, dude, yeah, vinyls.
took 8 months.
Vinyls
took eight-
have been weird. Shout out Adele. You know Adele was the reason vinyls were held up for so long, right?
That was the people that went bankrupt, right?
No,
The claim dark. Oh
no.
Wait, you're talking
Adele.
like Adele, like Adele herself. The
She's
individual
the
Adele?
reason vinyls were put on backlog for literally like 2 years.
How
They mass produced Adele music, man.
was Adele slapping that hard?
No.
Dude, what? I mean, Adele's tight. Like Adele's new album was fantastic. The album she did for Veta Grand Fleet.
So hear me out.
I just said Veta, Jacob. I said
Yeah,
Veta Grand Fleet.
Yeah, I got
Where
that.
am I?
I was trying to let slide.
Greta Van Fleet. There we go.
So,
what did I say? Veta Grand Fleet? Oh no. Yeah, Greta Van Fleet killed it, dude. Adele knows what she's doing.
So apparently Sony literally ordered so many vinyl pressings that it caused a shortage of supplies to create vinyl records for Adele's album. Literally
How-
the reason
like, why?
vinyls weren't made.
She thinks she's
Because-
Taylor Swift? She's
No,
not Taylor
it was
Swift.
Sony. It was Sony. They ordered
Dude.
500,000 vinyl records in 2020. And it literally just put like all vinyl records.
In 2020?
Yeah. And it put
So-
them back that far.
Hear me out, Doug.
Shout out
Talking about
Adele. We
music.
could have had it all.
Dude, Adele's a phenomenal
Rolling
singer.
deep in the freaking vinyl.
But Taylor Swift is gonna be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, just at your doorstep.
Not at my house. Yeah, no, I said not at my house. She's playing here at the Superdome.
Well, don't leave your
Right.
house.
Don't my boss has to drive. One of my bosses has to drive like to go home. He has to drive through the city to get to his house. And his son, my other boss, was like, we were talking about it before we left today, and he was like, "Oh man, yeah, Taylor Swift's coming here tomorrow." And he was in the city today, and he was like, he saw the buses. He said, "I am not kidding." He said there was about 100 tour buses. He said this is going to be the show of shows. He said,
Oh,
if you're going
it's
home, if you plan on going home tomorrow, he said you got to leave at 2:00.
no, dude.
Dude, you got to leave at 2:00.
Taylor Swift is Michael Jackson.
Dude,
Like that is the size comparison at this point.
dude.
But hear me out. I'm convinced we are in a simulation because of the amount of people that go to Taylor Swift shows.
I don't
I
understand.
don't believe they're real.
I
You see
I
the
have-
crowds of people, right? Now,
dude,
there are
I
so
have no
many
problem with Taylor
faces.
Swift.
There's no way they're all real.
It's
There's
just straight
no
up the PS2 characters, dude.
They are. I'm
Hanging on the grandstand.
They are. They are. It's a WWE game, and we're
100%.
all living in it.
But I have no quarrels with Taylor Swift at all.
Dude, Romeo, take me
music-
somewhere we can be alone.
Dude. Jacobs is gonna keep quoting music like song titles. No, like, but
I knew you were trouble when you walked in.
oh no.
Shame on me now.
So her music is not my cup of tea. But I don't dislike
No,
Taylor Swift.
we
in
love
any way.
Taylor.
I mean, sure. I have no issues with her. I have no issues. Zero.
Love Taylor.
Jacob loves Taylor Swift.
No,
but-
we
We love Taylor Swift.
Yes.
We
There
love
we go.
Taylor Swift.
Yep.
We love Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we do.
He says yes, we do.
Never loved anybody more,
I-
honestly.
But I don't. When did Taylor Swift
Great
get,
music.
when did she get so big?
Dude,
What? Like,
Here's the
how?
thing.
When? Why?
this is how I know we live generationally slightly different. Because Taylor Swift has been a part of my life since like 2nd grade. And it's not left. I haven't listened to Taylor Swift personally once. But have I heard Taylor Swift
Dude.
every year of my life since?
There's
The
a
answer is
dog,
yes.
a 3-year gap.
I'm not kidding. That's
Dude,
Taylor
like,
Swift came busting out of the country music scene for little kids.
Oh, and I guess they just kind of grew along with her. I guess.
And that was just it. Yup. And here we are.
I mean, like I said, I have no quarrels. I have. Do you bite your thumb at us, dude? Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Like I have. There's no quarrel, dude.
I did not
But
bite
I don't
my
get
thumb
it.
at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb.
I don't, dude. I don't get it.
I
guess
get
I'm
it.
a boomer. It's it. I don't
No.
understand. I don't understand Taylor Swift. It's over. It's over. It's over.
No,
I've lost.
no,
I'm old.
This is what I'm
I'm
saying.
old.
This is what I'm saying, Eli.
I'm old.
No,
I'm old.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm old.
It's not real.
Dude, he just says it's not happening.
This is why I'm telling you we're in a simulation. There is
I'm-
no way.
Dude,
Listen,
I'm
there's
academically
no way.
knowledgeable.
There's no way.
I'm knowledgeable, dude.
Oh no. Not illegible. Not the rebound quote.
Yo, if anybody caught that, he says, "Not the rebound quote." Who remembers Martin Lawrence and Rebound, dude?
What does he say?
Oh,
Thank you, God.
he said, God is good.
God is
God is
great.
great. So I don't get it. I'm illegible, dude. I don't understand.
No, it's a simulation. Everybody that listens or goes to Taylor Swift concert is part of the Matrix.
I don't know anybody that even like listens to.
That's
Taylor
exactly
Swift.
it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Like I
There
don't.
isn't- I don't know anybody that listens to Taylor Swift, but somehow, some way,
I thought Lindsay listened to Taylor Swift. Oh, well,
nobody
my bad.
Nobody
Oh.
around me listens to Taylor Swift. But brother, somebody's listening to Taylor Swift, and it's the clones. It's 23andMe. I bet. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's
Hold
a
the
conspiracy.
phone.
Here's a conspiracy. Taylor Swift used the money from the recreation of her albums to then buy 23andMe. Created
She just got
clones.
clones.
And now uses all of these clones to fill stadiums and
Dude,
buy merch
I
from the
don't
vendors in
understand.
every state.
Like I said, I have no quarrel, dude. But Taylor Swift has almost 100 million monthly listeners just on Spotify. She has 3 songs in her top 5 that are well over a billion
get here?
streams, dude.
How'd we get here?
Because Taylor Swift is coming to the city and you were talking about Tyler, so I thought it was just topical to talk about music, dude. Taylor Swift is going to be here tomorrow.
Shut up, Taylor
She's
Swift.
shutting down New Orleans. Like, me going to work tomorrow because of the fact that she's here
It won't be
is
Swift.
pointless. It's pointless. It is pointless. You know how much these tickets cost to go to her show? Her tickets
Too much.
Her tickets went on sale like 440 days ago, dude. A year and a half ago, and they've been sold out. To get your hands on a Taylor Swift ticket, thousands. I know somebody.
I know.
My coworker. She knows somebody that
Knows somebody
that
knows
no, no,
somebody
no,
that
no,
bought
no,
a
no.
set of Taylor
No,
Swift
she-
tickets.
No. This individual every year buys, quote unquote, a suite in the Superdome. And it costs $350,000 a year. For the 2 nights Taylor Swift was here, he sold his suite for 2 nights, brother. For $1.25 a pop.
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
He made $250,000 because of Taylor Swift, dog.
As he should, honestly.
$250,000.
Now, how about we take some of that money and feed the kids, Taylor?
I mean, she's not seeing that. Well, she's gonna. They're expecting her to like prior to the show, just in like in merch, make over like It's like
I'm telling
$4
you,
million.
it's Michael Jackson levels of success. It
She's
is
huge.
equivalent
huge.
of that, and that's
She's
why
done- she
Sony killed Michael Jackson allegedly.
To bring in Taylor Swift?
No, to get
Money?
the rights back
I
because
like
he
money.
owned like half, if not more than half, of Sony, and he also owned the
Did he really?
Beatles discography,
Oh, he's killing
among
Beatles still
many
play today.
others discographies.
70
to
years out, and the Beatles
preserve-
still
to
killing it.
preserve the music, and then wah. Dude, there were tunnels from Diddy's house leading to Michael's.
Oh, was it really?
Wah.
Are you actually being serious?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, all right, so Jacob's speculating, but he said, I'm pretty sure.
I swear.
Dude, we were talking about Halloween and we ended up at Taylor Swift coming to New Orleans. Where are we?
Oh no, it was the Playboy Mansion. Dang.
Well, that is very significantly different.
It's okay. Shout out
You're
P.
saying
Diddy. You
Michael
crazy.
to the mansion or Diddy to the mansion?
Diddy to the mansion.
That doesn't surprise me at
Did he do it?
Mi-
Did he do it? Diddy.
all. Diddy. Dang, dude. That's crazy. And like, all right, so I wanted to talk about the Twitch thing because Twitch is just like slowly combusting. But we're an hour deep. And
Shout
I know
out Dan Clancy.
dude, if I talk about Twitch, it's we'll be here for another 45 minutes, guaranteed. Easy.
No, we won't. Listen.
Easy.
It's gross.
Call it that. Yeah. There's a reason I stopped streaming, okay? I mean, there was other contributing factors, but it's when Amazon bought Twitch, it was it just like the whole vibe of the entire platform.
I
just
don't
turned
even
into,
think it's Amazon, dude. It's Dan Clancy.
Money. funny, dude.
Dan Clancy is a creep.
I mean,
Dan Clancy's a creep. Look at him showcasing clips. The clips feature on Twitch. Look up any footage of Dan Clancy showcasing the clips feature on Twitch and look at what his personal Twitch profile shows. These are employees of his. He's their
should
boss.
I be worried?
Yeah,
Should I be
probably.
He says, correct.
It's just a bunch of like young
Yep.
women.
Yeah, I'm
He's the
Yeah.
he's the guy running the place.
all right.
He
I'm
also
closing that.
says
Oh,
his favorite streamer is Hassan, who also was just recently playing terrorist propaganda on his stream. And it was
Twitch
just like
is internally
had
combusting.
a terrorist, an active terrorist on
Yeah.
his stream.
That's
Shout out
dude.
Twitch.
What is Twitch?
Shout out Twitch.
Yo,
YouTube
I'm
would
over,
never.
I'm over streaming. Yeah, he said YouTube would never. But YouTube also has like that secret hidden side of YouTube that is just like God only knows what you'll come across.
You know, but everybody's got that. Look at Instagram Reels, dude.
Oh, the stuff you send me on Instagram, of course, you managed to find it somehow. Don't understand it.
I am my Instagram Reels. I only recently, like this year, got into Reels. Like past 6 months.
Jacob's straight up in middle
And
Europe.
I have somehow gotten so far deep down the weirdest Russian nesting doll
Dude.
boxes in my Russian attic. Just, I don't even know what I'm watching anymore because
It's just the
it's
wildest
all in
thing.
different languages.
Yeah, Jacob sends me the wildest on the daily. The wildest like I'm not even saying like it's nothing like I mean it's weird. It's
It makes
it's
no
absolutely weird, but it's nothing like harmful in any way.
It's just like backrooms, but modern
Yeah,
day.
it
Like
literally-
it just gives off
it-
the same vibe. Everything.
Jacob
about
managed
it.
to find the back rooms on Instagram Reels. Like
Yeah.
100%. That's exactly it. Like
But
I
it's
don't
like
how?
the cast of the back room.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah, there's like
Who's the
Indian
big old
dude?
dude playing guitar? Who's the big old dude playing guitar in the suit?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
And you sent it to me.
I have no idea, dude. Who's the big old dude playing?
He straight up looked like the Kingpin, dude, in a suit. Like this dude's like 8 times bigger than this electric guitar he's holding, and he's playing absolute nonsense.
Oh man, I wish I knew what you were talking about.
Dude, I swear. And then you sent me the dude who just speaks very little English. That's always just naked in the water.
Oh, he also
Talking
eats
about
the
just,
loaf
like-
of bread and like
Yeah.
the huge thing of milk.
It's just a huge. It's like the world's biggest mason jar of milk, and he just grips it one hand.
Yeah, there's that weird music playing in the background, and it just like cuts to pan views of just the oldest house you've ever seen.
Where, Jake? How do you end up there, dude?
There's the Indian guy with the fruit market.
I love that guy's great though.
That guy,
That guy
I don't know.
just screaming.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
dude. I
Yeah.
love that guy. Like I said,
What are we doing?
That's much better
We're an
than
hour
Twitch,
in.
dude.
We're an hour
That's
in.
much better than Twitch. Happy Halloween.
Twitch is going down.
Twitch is going
YouTube's
down.
staying up.
Hey, listen, you're hearing this on a Monday,
Blue
but Taylor
Sky's
Swift,
popping off.
Taylor Swift been here. Blue Sky is not popping off, but we're over on Blue Sky, so you
Blue
can check
Sky's
us
gonna
out.
be popping.
Do you think so?
No.
Okay. He
Maybe.
says-
Maybe.
No.
When will you pop off?
I'm gonna let you know when will you pop off. I will let you know about the Taylor Swift situation on whether or not I'm gonna just say steadily active on.
Let
the
me know if
socials
any
somehow.
cars get flipped over.
Oh, guaranteed, dude. It's New Orleans, dog.
Yeah, you're right.
You know how
People
many people are gonna
There's
get
cars
robbed?
getting flipped over right now.
Yeah, dude. New Orleans is like one of the worst cities in the U.S. for crime.
You know,
Like, it's
and
so
that's
bad.
and that's why it's below sea level. They're just waiting for
I'm-
everybody to file in so they can
And
just
then wipe it out, dude.
knock those levies down and
Call it a day. Wrap it up. Yes, indeed. But yeah, interesting time to be alive. Star Citizen, over $700 million raised in crowdfunding. What an episode!
Starfield, 20 years
Who
of
kn-
development.
Who knew about it?
Stable, you can play it. Oh, you know what? Somebody did find a really cool planet. Out of the 1,000 planets, somebody finally found one that's like really cool and tropical. And like has these really cool looking palm tree grassy areas. It actually looks like a cool planet to be on.
You know what's what's actually like kind of cool about that?
What?
You can do that in No Man's Sky all the time.
Yeah, but it doesn't look as good.
Did you know No Man's Sky just had a Halloween update?
No.
They just released another expansion that is like supposed to be horror.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Well, guess what? I've got it on the Switch and my computer.
See, there you go. There you go. No Man's Sky. There's a reason I keep that game installed because it just
It's 15 gigs.
tiny game. It's not 15. It's like 60. It's huge.
I didn't think it was that big.
Oh yeah, the game's that big.
Well,
At least on PC, maybe not on the Switch.
well,
Tons of stuff though. They just keep adding stuff for free. And now I'm just waiting on the what is it? Light no fire or whatever. I'm so excited for
oh
that.
yeah.
But anyways, we're an hour deep.
We are an hour
Quick
deep.
recap on the episode.
I'm gonna go test out Star Citizen again. But
There you go.
what is
What, Jacob?
your hey? There's a very, very good game that came out back in our childhood.
Which one are you gonna mention?
Halo. And
Oh!
in Halo,
There
is a
we've been
song.
ragging on Halo the past like 2 weeks, okay? Just not
but-
Halo, but 343, okay?
Now, if we take it back to a time before
Was
the
that Halo
Fire
2?
Nation attacked,
Was it Halo 2?
Halo 2, one
Was
of the
it?
best
like,
action
yeah.
sequences
In the
of
game.
the early Microsoft days.
Oh yeah. I mean in FPS.
You're gunning through is it the Hive? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's the Hive.
Gunning through the Hive on the back of a freaking
Warthog.
Warthog. Yeah, just with the minigun.
Dude.
And Blow Me Away by Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin, dude.
Dude.
Listen,
Slaps.
the fact that if you can't already tell, right? If you can't, we already named the band.
The band.
Because Breaking Benjamin listen. I have listened to their last two albums, and they're good. They're not peak Breaking Benjamin for me. Phobia is like it is my favorite Breaking Benjamin album. But
Phobia
they're
is
good. They're good in their own right, okay? But Breaking Benjamin after let's see, their last album
Aurora.
was in
2020.
4 years ago. And then
They
they released a
actually-
single.
I think that's
They-
just no, that was
It
a
wasn't- no.
remaster album. That wasn't even like Ember was their last album. That's 2018.
Yeah, Ember. Was it Ember?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Aurora was like a remix of a bunch of songs like So Cold, Failure, Far Away.
this is that is
Dear
a fact.
Agony.
Aurora. Wow. So their last actual album was Ember in 2018.
Was there and then
It's
they
been
had
6 years.
Dawn Before
6
or
years.
Dark Before Dawn in 2015.
Yeah.
So now we got a new
But-
single.
New single by Breaking Benjamin called Awaken, and it slaps, and it brought me back to 2009, and I love it. Dog. Never did I think I would recommend a Breaking Benjamin song. I mean, it was probably going to happen at some point because I've talked about how much I like when it comes to actual bands. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. I love Breaking Benjamin.
Heck yeah.
And this new single they just put out, killer, dude. Bring me back to 2009. We got the major chords in the chorus. we have a guitar. Like I was saying to Jacob before the podcast started, this episode, they have a guitar solo. When's the last time you heard a guitar solo, dude?
I mean, not recently, that's for sure.
It's been a very long time since I've heard a guitar solo in like mainstream music. A very, very long time. So exciting. And they also have a breakdown rate at the end that just is just slappy. I love it. I
haven't even listened to the full song yet.
That is my song rec for the week. Awaken by Breaking Benjamin. Go check it out. It's on the playlist. What's the name of the playlist, Jacob?
The same name as the podcast.
Ooh!
2 degrees of separation. Oh. Look it up on Spotify. You'll see the podcast. You'll see the playlist.
Ooh!
Follow both, man. Follow both.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Why not?
That's actually really cool though. The fact that you can just type in 2 degrees of separation on Spotify and it straight up is the podcast in the playlist. That's tight.
Heck yeah.
That's tight. Why am I geeking over something that we did?
I don't know, man.
It's tight. But yeah, go check it out. We finally hit 50 songs in the playlist. So, I mean, does it say how long the playlist is? Yeah.
3 hours.
There's 3 hours of music. Like, that's like...
Put it on shuffle and just send her down the river.
Vibe, dude. The whole... Dude, going back, like, seeing the stuff we recommended at the beginning. So, like, Fam Jam 4000 slapped. I even had Atmosphere in here with Trying to Find a Balance. We had... You put Jaden in here, 90. I got... Raw, do you call my name? We got, of course, Childish Gambino. We got a bunch in there. We got some... Jacob's got David Bowie in there.
We got Jamiroquai. Killing
it. Dude.
I love Jamiroquai.
Chris Bodie's in here, dude.
Heck yeah.
We got Beethoven. Dude.
Got game soundtrack.
Yeah. Uncharted. Go put on the playlist, dude. And dude, Berhana and Baird.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Beluga V2. Go check out the playlist. It's so good. There's so much music. 10 out of 10.
Go listen to it.
So yeah, this week's song rec, Awaken by Breaking Benjamin. Go check it out. And if you want to keep up to date on the socials, you can follow us at the number 2 DOF Separation everywhere on the internet. And this month in specific, if you're following us on the socials, we are releasing stuff to those individuals that you're not going to get here on Spotify. You're not going to get
special content.
Ooh.
It's not OnlyFans.
It is not that.
But it is only for fans.
There we go. I like that. There are no feet involved.
No feet. Only fans.
Fans.
No feet. Only for fans, not only fans.
Yeah.
Look, it's gonna be great. I didn't want to say it, but I had to say it.
So, last year, each week we rounded off each episode with our scary movie recommendations for the month of October. This year we're doing it a little bit different. We're still doing it, but it is specifically its own video. It is almost a new episode
yeah,
of the podcast each week. Because, yeah, what we thought was going to be like 10 minutes, each episode so far it's over 30 minutes, okay? So, if you want to check that out, you got to go check out the socials. It's the pinned the pinned post.
There you go.
On all of our socials. I actually don't know if the third week is. I got to fix that. But by the time you hear this, guess what? It will be.
Heck yeah.
It will be pinned. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Guess what? Right here, right now, pinned a profile. Oh, I almost pinned the wrong one. Oh,
He almost pinned feet pics.
No, you can imagine.
Definitely
No.
feet and OnlyFans.
There you go. He said exactly that. No. So yeah, if you want to check it out, it will be the pinned post on our socials, whether it be X, whether it's Facebook, whether you now want to check us out over on Blue Sky, because we're over there as well. Instagram, when the episodes go up, I've been trying to put like a reel up a reel.
It's a reel.
I'm a boomer.
I don't know.
I've been putting something a post ish.
Yeah.
A reel up on the Instagram, so people are able to check that out over there if you're hanging out on your Instagram. So if you want to check it out, like I said, it is at the number 2 DOF separation everywhere.
Your
Song Rec of the Week, Awaken by Breaking Benjamin. Check it out. That's all I got, dude. Happy Halloween. If for some reason you don't hear from us again before Halloween, have a happy Halloween. Be safe. Don't do nothing dumb. And I'm putting that very bluntly. Don't be stupid. All right?
Have your pet spayed and neutered.
Have your pet spayed and neutered. Be responsible.
Check your candy.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean,
you might find a fingernail. Who knows?
Or the One Ring. You never know.
Dude, do you know? You might pull a shiny Charizard if you open up the right pack.
Imagine?
Just a Hershey bar. Not a golden ticket. It's just a...
He says it's not a golden ticket.
They should have made a Pokebar and given away special edition cards.
Dog, why has nobody made a meme of that? Of Charlie opening up the chocolate bar and it's exactly that. A shiny Charizard. Why is that not a meme?
I don't know, man. Now's your chance. You got
Blue Eyes White Dragon, dude. Where are we? Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got for this week. Happy Halloween. Be safe.
Or
eat some candy. Or no, do.
TP somebody's house. I dare you.
No, pics. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Don't. Or do. Or do. Or do. And then call the cops and blame it on somebody else. Or do. Do or die. Do or die. That's what I say. That's what they say where I'm from. They say, look at all that. The cops would show up. They'd see the tree. They'd see the work of art. They'd say, wow, look at that. I bet that guy was a genius, that guy. Look at all the money he spent at the store on this toilet paper.
I'm so ready for this election.
A year ago, you probably couldn't buy that toilet paper because of Sleepy Joe. And now you still can't find it because he's buying it to stock up to wipe all of his tears.
How do you have this stuff in your head?
I don't know, man.
That's it, dude. That's all I got.
We're almost an hour 30.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Spooky.
If we dress up, I'll send pictures. They'll be on the socials. Anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. We'll see you next Monday. Yeah, or maybe in between. We'll see. We'll find out. Thank you guys so much. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye. Only a few more weeks.